I still remember when I was 14 years old. I had one of the worst traumatic experiences in my life. I still remember looking at my mother dead on the floor, realizing second after a second that she's gone. And I'm not able to see her again. I'm not able to talk to her again. I'm not able to be with her again. I still just remember how bad I feel, but I can't feel what I felt. I was so close to her. I spent the most of my time home with her. But at that moment exactly, I realized that she's gone. And the person that you love the most on this world is gone. One of the worst things ever is waking up the next day, realizing that your mother passed away the day before. That feeling makes you realize the real meaning of the pain. Actually, I thought of a lot of things. I was thinking of suicide. Maybe the suicide would be a relief for me. But the funeral and other people around kept me distracted. But inside, the pain is still there. But that was years ago. Now I'm fine. What makes me wonder, how's that? Why I wanted to suicide so bad and now I wanna live? Am I not the same person? Sometimes we think the pain is going to last forever. When something bad happens to you, you feel bad about it and you feel bad about yourself. Maybe you hate yourself, you hate your life because you're being so emotional. And it's hard for you to think reasonably about what's going on around. We tend to believe our current emotions represent our life. We think our emotions are gonna last forever. That's nothing but a delusion. But the question is, what makes us feel fine? People say the time heals, but basically it's not the time. The most important element here is not the time. It is the brain. The brain heals. Our brains biologically are programmed to keep us happy because this is how the nature works. If the species are not happy, so why would they live? They go extinct. Brains keep us happy because that serves naturally our survival instinct. There's something very beautiful about this life. It's like a gift from the nature to us. There is adaptation. Adaptation is a thing that we ignore and it is very important. Imagine how many times you feel so bad about yourself, you feel like you can't make it anymore.
I want to beat this thing. I do.
After a week, after a while, you feel fine. Adaptation is something very powerful. It makes you realize that your current emotions are changeable. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna feel different in another time. No matter how sad you feel now, you're gonna feel better. And no matter how happy you are now, you're gonna feel sad another time. We are always able to get adapted. Imagine you wake up and you realize that your arm is gone because of an accident that occurred to you the day before. And now you can do a lot of things. You can play basketball, you can play video games, and you can swim. It's very terrible, isn't it? But let me tell you, your brain is able to make you get adapted and you feel fine about yourself. Whether you like it or not, no matter how long that's gonna last, you're gonna feel fine. No matter what happens to you, you're gonna be fine. Yeah, it is. The change is scary. The change is scary, the same as a death. It's like death, if you think about it. It's unavoidable, it's coming for you, whether you like it or not. It's gonna be here one day. You should always be ready for the change. There's no escape from it. Life is a change, and change is life. If you think you can keep whatever you want, as long as you want, you are fucking totally delusional about life. Maybe this idiot gonna be dangerous for you. Maybe this idiot gonna bring you more misery. If you have a dog and you love your dog, be always ready for the day that you're gonna lose your dog. And you have a girlfriend and you love her, and you should be expecting and you should be ready. She might leave you one day.
I'm telling you this because I want you to be ready. I don't want you to wait until the day comes when you start complaining about life and saying why me? Why you? Because you are so stupid enough to not realizing already that life is gonna be tough with you one day. You should be the smart one, the clever one that is always ready for the change and always ready to develop and to be ready for the change. We should change with life. The more life changes, the more we develop. The more life changes, the more we improve ourselves. The more life changes, the more we become more mature.